My name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass.
Hi, my name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff. Today, we're making this Mexican-inspired stuffed peppers that is out of this world delicious, and I'm pairing it with this Crianza, which is a Tempranillo from Spain that is, just amazing. I'm gonna tell you, you will love this. But let's get started. I'm going to start by making our own enchilada sauce, and it's so easy. I am just not a fan of store-bought enchilada sauce whatsoever. I have some chili powder going right on in. I'm just going to show you how easy it is to make, and all the exact measurements are right down below in the description center. And what's going in here? I have 3 different things in that container, and that is garlic powder, cumin, and a little bit of oregano, and a little pinch of salt I'm gonna throw in there, and that is it. It is that simple. And I had flour in the bottom. I forgot to tell you that because we're gonna be making a roux here. So let me turn on the burner over here, and I have some olive oil in the pan right here. We'll just stir these all together. So I have flour, equal flour and oil going into this pan with all the spices, and it's that simple. I have chicken stock here, some tomato paste, and that's it. If you wanted to make this vegetarian, you could easily add a vegetable stock instead of the chicken stock, but since I'm going to be stuffing our peppers with chicken, I thought chicken stock would go great. So let's let this oil heat up, and we'll get all of our spices in the pan. Our oil is hot, and you can test just by throwing a little bit of the flour mixture in. As you see it bubbling like that, it's time to dump it all in. So we just put it all in, and I love adding the flour and the spices together because it just livens up the spices. It makes them nice and smoky, and it just brings them to life. Now this is almost like doing a roux. As you see how fast this comes together. Like this, we just want to cook out the flour, of course, like you're doing a roux. This will literally take a minute at no time whatsoever. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to let that go for no longer than less than a minute probably. Really quickly, I want to talk about the Sierra Cantabria, this Rioja, which is a Tempranillo. It is just amazing. Let me have a sip. Wow. It has hints of orange with a little bit of vanilla. It's very smooth and velvety. Has a little bit of a tinge from the tannins, but not much. So it'll just pair up perfectly with this enchilada sauce. You will definitely love this. I would definitely try to find this. Now look at this already. Woo! I wish you can smell this. This is just amazing. Now what we're going to add to this is we're going to add the tomato paste. And as soon as you put this in, it's going to seize up. And I'll show you when we stir it all together. Let's get that tomato paste in. And it will thicken up, obviously, because of the tomato paste and everything. So we get that tomato paste in. And as soon as that is in, we are going to add our stock, our chicken stock. So pour our chicken stock going right on in. And what this will do, let me have a whisk here too to help me out a little. This will definitely thicken up. So now we're just going to let this simmer for about 7 minutes. It's that simple. It's really, really, really easy. And it will thicken up and get velvety and delicious. Oh, this is such an easy enchilada sauce. and it tastes better than anything you can get out of a can. But I understand if you want to cheat, you do you, and you don't have time to make your own sauce, but I just wanted to show you how easy it was to do. So I'll let that simmer for the next 7 minutes, and we'll start stuffing our peppers. Now I have 2 different types of peppers that I'm using here, other than the normal bell pepper. We are doing a poblano, the darker one here, and then the lighter green long one is an Anaheim. Its name has different names in different parts of the country here. So let's just start. I take the top off of the poblano, very easy. I just spin the top like this. The poblano is very easy because all the seeds are pretty much right in the top, and it just pops right off just like so, and the seeds are all in one little ball like that. And if there's anything left inside, you just want to make sure and get all those seeds out and any of the gills. But you want to leave it whole, okay? So you do a little tap like this, and a lot of the seeds come out. And what I like to do so I could even stuff it more, you want to find its flat side where it likes to lay flat, because that's how it's going to lay in the pan. And put a little knife down through here so we could even stuff it more and have it explode on the top like that. Now those are the poblanos. Anaheims, you can do exactly the same. The only thing different about the Anaheim, poblano skin is very, very, it's like a bell pepper. It's soft. Anaheim is a little more on the chewy side. And when I mean chewy, I don't mean like it's horrible. So if you want, you can actually take some of the skin off just by using your peeler, just like this. Don't worry about the crevice parts that you're not able to get that dip down in, and just go like this. The Anaheim, the skin part, this right here, is just a tad bit, I would call chewy, no matter how much you bake them. So I'm going to keep mine intact like this just for presentation purposes. But if I would prefer to take the actual skin off of the Anaheims, just a good tip for you. So let's get our filling mix ready and let's stuff these peppers. Now to our easy pepper filling. I have 3 cups of shredded cheese right in here. You can do rotisserie chicken, or I have a baked chicken in here that I baked myself. I had leftovers and I thought, hey, why not? Let's throw it in there. So to that I added some pico de gallo. I always have pico de gallo in the house. I make it myself. I put it in my omelets, you name it. But if you store-bought, it's perfectly fine also. This is about easy. And a cup of cooked rice, white rice, whichever that you choose. I have some basmati in there right now. And some shredded jack cheese. I had a big block of cheese, of jack. It was creamy, delicious. Putting that in there. And we want to add a little bit of salt to all this also. There we go. Little salt. And to all that, we are going to now add in a portion of our enchilada sauce. And all the exact measurements are right down below. Look how rich, dark, and delicious that enchilada sauce is. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So just get in here. I would probably get in here with my hands to make it a lot easier. Mix this around, and you could always make it you, right? If you want to add some black beans, add some black beans. If you want to add some mild chilies to this, kick it up a notch. Whatever you want to do to make it your own, right? I'm making this as simple and easy. I'm just giving you the inspiration, right? So here we go. Our filling is done. It's that simple and easy. Now let's just stuff our peppers and let's get them in the oven. Now we just finished stuffing our Anaheims and our poblanos. Now we just want to take that easy enchilada sauce that we made and just pour it right over top of everything and let it run down the sides Oh, this sauce is just amazing. And this is gonna bake in this enchilada sauce. Now what are we gonna do? Hello! We are gonna top off with some cheese. Why not, right? So we're gonna top them off with a little bit of cheese right on top here. And then we're gonna bake this in an oven for at 350 degrees for about an hour. Well, an hour, not about. And you want to cover this. So if you have a pan that already has a lid on it, you want to do that. I'm going to foil this, and I'm going to pop it in the oven here, and I'm going to let that go. I can't wait to taste this. You are definitely going to love it. Before I dig in, I first have to thank all my subscribers. And if you're not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my recipes. And don't forget to like and share and ring that bell because I have a new recipe and show every Tuesday. But I can't wait any longer. I so want to try this. This looks so amazing. Little bit of pepper, little bit of the meat, little bit of everything here. Wow. That homemade enchilada sauce just is the star of this show. And the poblano, wow. Thanks for stopping by Wine and Dine with Jeff. And we'll see you next week.